Chinese nutrition. This is brought to you by Goldfish Acupuncture, and it is used to help correct body problems. You have to eat to live, but is the eating causing you to have symptoms? Are you having the symptoms of food toxicities? Are you overweight? Are you fatigued, especially after eating? Does your mind race when you're trying to rest? Do you have trouble sleeping? Are you in pain all the time? Are you depressed? Is that any way to live your life? Your body doesn't just suddenly break down and start coming up with symptoms. It is a buildup of a disease process. Similar to the buildup of the pipes, the dis-ease will build up in your body. If you have too many calories, too many foods that your body views as toxic, even if you think those foods are good for you because that's the way you've always eaten, it may not be a food that's good for you. Does your body feel cold all the time, no matter what the season is? Feel nauseated, clots with your cycles, the muscle aches, trouble sleeping? Wouldn't you like to feel great again? With Chinese nutrition, as it is in Chinese medicine, the Chinese have recognized that foods have properties that classify them as hot, cold, warm, cool, etc. They go to the different organs as well. For instance, those white foods usually affect the lungs. White potatoes will cause the lungs to produce more mucus. If you're coughing more after eating those yummy French fries, you can blame the fries for that. But you can help your lungs out and try that salad option instead. You can get your fruit or not. Fruit is mostly water, and water is considered cool in nature, which is why it is a good food for summer. It also has a lot of sugar. Although it is a natural sugar, it is still sugar. Fruit itself is not that bad, but the timing of ingesting it is. Fruit is a great summer food after your body temperature has risen. After a good workout, fruit would be a good way to bring the body temperature back down to normal. Fruit in the morning does not allow for your digestion to get started and can cause severe cramping. Dried fruit is a concentrated sugar which can elevate your blood sugar too high. Fruit's not that good for you. Despite the way we have all been raised and told by Western doctors, dairy is the absolute worst food that you can put in your body, bar none. Yogurt, I don't care if it's Greek yogurt, it is too cold in nature for your body. Even if it puts good bacteria into your system, your body already knows how to do that. If you're having to supplement, it will cause your body to become lazy. After taking antibiotics, they suggest yogurt. Because antibiotics are too cold for your body, yogurt is too cold for your body, it will aggravate the condition that much more. There are other things that you can take to offset your craving for dairies. Try the almond cheese or the veggie cheese. Sour cream and cream cheese just have to go. So why is dairy so bad for us? You know, we are the only species that drinks milk from another species. That's pretty weird. You know, dairy is slightly acidic, which causes our bodies to produce a mucus in order to protect itself. As the mucus travels through the body, it parks itself in areas which God has determined look the absolute worst on you. And just so that you know, eggs are not dairy. They don't come from a cow. They were put in that category because of the amount of protein. Eggs are the best form of protein you can get anywhere. More specifically, the egg whites, and the cheapest. Eat lots of eggs. Green smoothies have really gained in popularity, but they are one of the coldest foods that you can put in your body. It can be used as a cleanse, but only for a very short term, and if you are typically a warm person. People who are cold all the time should never consider this as an effective cleanse. Foods need to warm the digestion so the stomach has the ability to break down the foods into usable energy. Cold foods like the green smoothies pass through the system without the body absorbing the nutrients. If it is too cold, your body can't break it down. If you want something to move, you don't put it in a freezer. Lemons are commonly used in a detox regimen because of the astringent action. It is a fruit that goes directly to the liver organ and causes a squeezing action, similar to that of when you pucker a face when you're eating one. If you have a liver-related issues such as anger, irritability, muscle aches, cramping, or even aggressive dreams, you should not be taking the lemons. Vegetables are one of the best foods that you can consume, but raw versus cooked. Now, raw vegetables will provide the roughage, which is great for cleansing the intestinal tract, but unless they are cooked, the nutrients are not as easily extracted in the digestive tract. They're a little too cold. Most are green. Cooking or steaming your vegetables is the best way to start the predigestive stage that will allow your body to fully utilize every bit of the food. Pork, the other white meat. How could anyone eat such a cute little animal? And I will tell you why you shouldn't. Homeopathy is a medicine that is predominantly used in the European countries. Homeopathy is based on like cures like. In other words, what causes a problem can also cure the problem in diluted doses. Pork is used in homeopathic remedies to treat humans because like cures like. Pork is very similar genetically to humans. Consumption can cause intestinal catarrh, and it's almost cannibalistic. So if you want something to move, don't put it in the freezer. Most people eat and drink foods that are too cold for their bodies. The best way for your body to absorb water is when it is at room temperature. Avoid iced drinks except during the warmest time of the day during the summer months. We have discovered the fountain of youth, and it's water. How much water should you be drinking? Ideally, you should take your body weight and divide by 2. That number is how many ounces of clear, room temperature water you should drink in a day. Water is truly the fountain of youth. It keeps the internal systems moving optimally. Spring water is the best. Purified water takes out all the minerals, which causes your body to be more thirsty. Spring water has the minerals that your body needs to replenish itself. Life according to Tricia. Each of the organs' functions will show up in different areas of the body. The lips are an outward manifestation of our spleen. One of our spleen's function is immunity. So by wearing lipstick, although it looks great, it can obstruct or suppress the spleen's function. And that's evidenced by a person with a cold sore or fever blister on the lips that can indicate an infection in the body and the health of their spleen. Another life according to Tricia tip. Wearing deodorant is always appreciated by your friends and family. Deodorants are great, but the antiperspirants are not. The antiperspirants have an ingredient called aluminum chlorhydrate. You have some lymph glands in the underarm area. If this ingredient gets into the lymph system, it can travel throughout the body. Aluminum has a tendency to settle because it is heavy. It's a metal, and it has been linked to Alzheimer's. So what can I eat? Each of your meals should have 1 protein and 1 carbohydrate, and the more colorful the food, the better. Each of these foods will affect the different internal organs, so the more variety in your food means the more each organ gets the proper nourishment. Breakfast should always be warm. Think oatmeal and egg whites for breakfast. 1 protein, 1 carbohydrates. Not only will your energy be sustained longer throughout the day, but your child will too, and certainly will benefit from less sugars. At Goldfish Acupuncture, we now offer more thorough Chinese nutritional counseling based on the foods that you like to eat. We can help you find solutions to your health concerns by starting with the foods that you like to eat. 80% of what you are comes from the foods that you eat. So if your body is starting to break down and you're experiencing symptoms, some small changes in your diet can change your life. If you suffer with IBS or Crohn's, you can continue to medicate, or you can correct the problem by contacting Goldfish Acupuncture today. No matter what your health goals are, Goldfish Acupuncture can help. We do acupuncture, Chinese herbs, and Chinese nutrition, the holistic approach to better health. We use the most advanced techniques to solve body problems. The better quality of life becomes more important as we age, so don't wait for a family member to lose that precious health before taking action. Do it now and avoid problems later. Thank you.